Good morning. It's Friday morning and we're back up at the ranch. Talk of the town here in Sparks Reno area is Burning Man. This week is the Burning Man Art Festival. And why Burning Man? People come together to celebrate and their art and what they do and what they have to get rid of. But how does Burning Man relate to homesteadings? What do you do in your homesteading? Are you an artist? Do you grow plants? Do you go to festivals where they grow plants and sell oils and stuff like that? Maybe you're a hippie. Maybe you need to go to Burning Man. Well, for the past couple of months, we've been working trying to get plans and stuff for the property up here to build a house. But it seems like we don't get nothing done. I spend most of my time drawing, go talking to engineers and stuff. So I wanted to come up here and actually do some work. I like progress. If it's just a little bit, it works. What I have up here in the shipping container up here, it's totally off grid and there's no power or lights in here. But what I've actually set in over here, you can see a 4-foot fluorescent LED tube. These here run 12 volts. It gets powered by this little battery bank here. Plug it in, it comes in, and it lights this. We'll probably get everything in the shipping container on these type of lights, and a lot of the house and stuff will all be 12 volt LED off grid off of a solar and battery back. But that would be something that we set up and do. But today we're going to work on the apple orchard, trying to get the rest of the supporting posts in, get the self-watering system into. Plus we put a couple of blocks up on the base of the foundation for the outer area. So I did a little bit of masonry work too, but we'll show you all that later. Yesterday I brought up a load of masonry block to start the 4-foot basically bottom section of the pump house. What we're going to do is do 6-inch block all the way around the pump house here in block, and then once it gets to the 4-foot level we'll finish it off, and then we will put galvanized metal siding up the rest of the way for the 4-foot section. So this is what we're doing. I'll lay some more block later this evening when the sun's on the other side of the pump house. But here's the bottom section of what the pump house will look like. Here in the apple orchard, we'll be getting the last 2 trees on this row installed and putting the rope in there. I'll show you one area. I've got to get some wire around the base of the trees. I've got the rabbits coming up here and actually eating the cambium off the apple trees. It will start killing them if I don't get something onto it. You can see the bark area here has been chewed on, and I think they're just here looking for moisture and they're pulling it off the bark of the trees. On some of these bigger trees it's not that bad. They're just nipping a little bit on each side, but on some of the smaller trees you can see the damage. This Granny Smith tree here, you can see a lot of the leaves have died and it looks weathered. It could be part of the wind and or them eating the cambium, but I can see a lot of newer growth coming back out, so it is growing. But they're cutting a lot of this tree up, so I need to actually get this thing wrapped with wire. I have one wire set up on this one here that we set in to protect this one here, and it should do the trick. I do have some green apples growing on this one, but you can see the weather and the water and the wind just really takes a toll on the trees here. That's why I have these posts and the rope on here to keep the trees sturdy while the wind blows. We'll get 30 to 40 mile an hour winds, and you can see out in the distance there is no wind block. I do have trees growing back in Sacramento that we will actually put Leland cypresses all through here as a hedge to break some of the wind, but that'll probably take about 5 years to get all those growing. So we'll put some fences in here. But what we're going to do the same trellis system along here, along these posts in here, so I can get some more dirt and get the other rest of the 6 apples and trees in here. Yeah, the best way I found to dig these holes, we're taking an 8-foot post and sinking it 3 feet into the dirt. This dirt is such sand. This is what my dirt is. It's just high sand, not a whole lot of organic matter into it. So what we do, the best way to dig these things out, I take a metal pry bar and basically pound a hole into the dirt 3 feet deep. As I'm pounding it, it'll loose up the sand. And I take a vacuum and vacuum the dirt out. To make the hole round, I created a saw blade, a round saw blade onto it that will set down into it and clear the hole down so it's actually round enough for the posts. Then these things are set up deep enough. Once we get our 3-foot mark to the tape, take the post, line it up, drop it into place. Then I can just fill it full of sand on either side as it's level. And that's about the easiest way to put these posts in. This dirt is so packed sand hard that I don't need cement or anything. It'll support what it needs to. But 1 down, another 6 to go. I'm finishing this video up here in my porch area at the house in Sacramento. Earlier this video I talked about like Burning Man up in Reno, Nevada, where our homestead is. It's weird about Burning Man. A lot of people know about it. You have a group of 70,000 people come together into the desert to build a city from nothing, to share what they do, how they do it, and why they do it, showing their art and how they live and how they want to change the system that is there. In 2 weeks in Santa Rosa, there's the National Heirloom Festival. Group of gardeners getting together to share their knowledge, talk about gardening. Some of the stuff that's going to be out there, you're going to get people, Doug and Stacy are going to be there talking. Mike the Fit Farmer's going to be there. Jessica and Micah. White House on the Hill. The Haulers, Art and Bree. You're going to get a lot of people. Sow the Land, VW Farms. They're all going to be at this conference. You're going to get a group of people coming together with one common goal: homesteading, farming, homeschooling. They do things a little different. So it's like Burning Man. Different people, not doing the norm, getting together, sharing what they do. I like the aspects of Burning Man because I'm homesteading out in the desert. Why would anyone buy a piece of sand that has no potential of growing dirt, put horse manure into it, cow manure into it, work the land, and start growing on it? It's a neat concept of bringing something from nothing. Like all these leads here. A lot of the plants that I have here, I picked up as strays, people throwing them away. But at the homestead that we showed on this video, I got all my posts in for the trees, didn't get the trees planted, got some of the block in for the pump house, but next week we'll come up there and finish some of that up. I'll get another video on that. And in 2 weeks, then we'll be in Santa Rosa at the Heirloom Festival, talking to other people about growing food in their backyard. It's amazing what you can do in a little space like we do here, or going up to a big place. So I hope you can make it there. If not, check out these other channels that are there. I'll throw a video up on Heirloom Festival, what's up there, what's going on. You can check out their channels on YouTube. So I'll put links onto it too. You can see them. But thanks for watching the video, and we'll keep you updated of what we're doing with the apple tree, finishing up the pump house, getting the plans submitted to start building the house, and then hopefully by next summer we'll start getting septic tanks in, digging for the root cellar, and start building the house so we can finally get to our homestead and start doing some real work. Thanks a lot for watching. If you like the video, subscribe and hit that thumbs up button, and I will see you in the next video.